Apple's next keynote and announcement is just around the corner. March looks like it's going to be Apple's next major event in terms of new updates, refreshes, and new devices. This is exciting, but this also means that we're going to be getting right now, the rumors and leaks are all rounding up, and we're going to separate fact from fiction and really try to understand what we could possibly see at this March event. I want to encourage you guys to stay until the end of today's video because there's actually a new Airpods Pro health feature and a new visual intelligence feature that I'm excited to go over with you guys because I think it's going to really blow you guys away, and this is just the start of innovation with Apple. In terms of design for the new AirPods Pro 3, all the articles, leaks, and rumors are pointing towards a new design. Now, Apple has stayed with the AirPods Pro design for quite some time, so I think changing it too much could actually result in some lack of popularity. What the articles are suggesting, though, is a new design. Now, what some things are saying and pointing towards are shorter stems and a combination between the AirPods 4 and the AirPods Pro 2. What I would say, because I'm a tech reviewer and because I follow Apple pretty closely, is I would say we should expect shorter stems and something a little bit more similar to potentially some of the other competitors out there. Right now we have Samsung, Sony, and Bose, all with these earbuds that basically are just one circle that goes into your ear, and that's really it. Sure, there are some knockoff brands out there that have some stems, but what I'm seeing on the market and what I'm seeing out and about are really no stems or very, very little stem. And I believe the stem comes from a microphone or just fitting more technology onto an earbud. So as far as a design goes, I think Apple's gonna make it more compact, more versatile, and also more innovative with adding more features to the AirPods so you get more bang for your buck. Now, in terms of what is exactly changing with the features, one of the biggest things we are looking at with these leaks and articles online is going to be better noise canceling. Now, the AirPods Pro came out with noise canceling, I believe, about 2 years ago, making them one of the most competitive options on the market for today if you guys are looking for earbuds and over-the-ear headphones that have noise canceling on them. This makes them very competitive with options like the Bose in-ear headphones, giving them the edge, and Apple is always looking to do that. Now, the wording is not very specific on what actually we're getting better of when it comes to noise cancellation because there's really no way to kind of spell that out scientifically. The words we're getting on the leaks and the websites are going to be basically words that says improved ANC and things like significantly better ANC, but we're not actually getting for sure language to help us understand what this really looks like. Now, in terms of what's inside that's actually new to help these actually stand out and run better is we're looking at an H3 chip. Now, if you guys are new to the Apple ecosystem, you're watching this video probably knowing a little bit about Apple. We've also incorporated these new alphabet letters into the processors and chips for Apple's devices. We had the M chips for the laptops, and now we have the H chips for the earbuds, which kind of help it stand out a little bit more. But the H3 chip looks to be coming to the AirPods Pro, which I think is going to help them speed up the processor and really make them overall better headphones, which is also, I think, going to help with this active noise cancellation. Now, one of the things I would like to see, which I did see on some leaks and articles, is better battery life. Now, battery life is kind of an issue for me on my AirPods Pro because I feel like I actually charge them a lot, and 4 hours of battery is kind of okay, but I do still feel like I kind of charge my AirPods a lot, and I don't know about you guys, but I feel like mine are kind of dead more than I'd like them to be, and also times when I need them the most. Now, this obviously comes to how much I'm charging them and actually letting them die versus actually taking care of them properly. However, I think getting up to the 8-hour battery life or even 12-hour battery life of something like the Powerbeats Pro, which I've reviewed on this channel before, actually have significantly better battery life. However, they are a bigger design, but that shouldn't really stop Apple in 2025. I do think battery life would be a huge thing to upgrade here, and there have been a few leaks and rumors. However, in the past, it looks like we've only kind of gone up by a smidge, and in the past I really haven't seen much battery life increase, so I really don't think Apple's biggest concern with these earbuds is going to be battery life. I think they focus on things that we really don't have much control over, and what I mean by that is that I think what battery life means in 2025 is that most people are near an outlet basically like 85% of their life. And what I mean by this is that if you work in an office or you work from home, you're probably dealing with an outlet or a wireless charger on your desk. Or if you're constantly traveling, you can plug your AirPods in at the airport or basically wherever you are. So I think Apple looks at things to innovate, such as the noise cancellation or the sound quality, in terms of things that really actually help us juke up our lives and actually enjoy these features and technology better. And I don't think that they have their huge eyes on battery life. One of the other leaks that I do want to highlight, because it is important to the AirPods, because the AirPods did start out with pretty marginal noise, sound quality that is that one of the leaks in the articles I read did mention upgraded sound quality, which would come from the H3 chip and then increased drivers. What does this mean? Apple actually can go into their AirPods and actually increase the driver size and actually use a Pro chip to actually make the sound quality better. This increases the bass response, clearer sound, and overall just better sound quality overall. I think the AirPods Pro do have fairly good sound, especially for the price, but I think upgrading that could help them to become a more popular option. Now, in terms of this health feature on the new AirPods Pro 3, it's something I want to dive into just a little bit for you guys. I'm going to have everything on screen for you to follow along with. The AirPods Pro 3 are looking to have a potential new health feature very similar to the Apple Watch. Now, in your iPhone currently, you can actually track your fitness and track how many steps you take, track your heart rate, and with an Apple Watch, you can also track your heart rate, track things like an irregular heart rhythm, and you can track other health features. Now, this is a revolutionary thing for the Apple ecosystem, but it came out a few years ago. So why would this be something new and different? Well, the Apple AirPods Pro have never really had a health feature on them. However, as we all know, you can actually check your body temperature in your ears, and our heads do a lot of movement day in and day out as we look around and as we live our lives, and our heads do generate a lot of heat. So what does this mean? Using biometric sensors, I believe that's the word, Apple could actually put in here health features that would allow you to actually track your health using the fitness app on iPhone and having either the Apple Watch and the AirPods to work together, or just have your AirPods tracking your health. Now, there are a few different caveats to this that I want to point out for you guys before we get too deep into this feature, is that the feature would require you to basically have your AirPods in most of the time, or basically on exercise, which Apple, I guess, incorporates that as basically all the time, because most people exercise with their AirPods in. What I'm a little bit concerned about is not getting extremely reliable data from the AirPods, since they're not in your ear a lot. However, having Apple use the Apple Watch and the AirPods Pro to get the most combined amount of data and make it the most accurate would actually be a really clutch move, and I think could see that being really innovative to the ecosystem. Now, the article states that Apple's looking to put sensors and cameras into the new AirPods Pro 3 to make them more innovative, but also to help with this health tracking. Basically, what it's saying is it's going to track your steps. It's also just going to track your general health in general and help you really understand where you stand in terms of an actual piece of technology in your ear. So building up upon the health feature that we learned about just a few minutes ago, the AirPods Pro 3 are actually going to have a new feature similar to the health feature, where basically we're actually potentially going to get AirPods Pro 3 that are going to mix in with Apple Intelligence, and the visual Apple Intelligence to be specific. So what I mean by this is that the visual Apple Intelligence, if you guys have an iPhone 15 or 16 or have a friend or seen it, basically allows you to point your phone at anything in the world, and I've used this, I use it all the time actually, and ask it what it is. So Apple Intelligence is now looking to actually combine powers with the AirPods Pro 3, and I'm really not sure how they're going to do this, and this is why Apple is such a crazy innovative company, is it's looking like they're actually going to put cameras into the AirPods Pro 3. Obviously you won't be able to see this, but to help out with the Apple Intelligence feature of the visual aspect. Now, you guys are probably going to load my comments and all the likes and everything down below about, wow, that's kind of crazy. Isn't that a little bit kind of too much? What are your guys' thoughts on this? I'm very curious to think what it would be like to have a AirPods that are actually, basically you have AirPods in similar to like a Tesla, where there's all these cameras going on around you, and your AirPods are in, and you're actually able to ask your iPhone what type of building it is if you're in New York City, and your AirPods are actually going to detect where it is as well. Now, the other question I have for you guys is, do you guys think that this is too much tech in a pair of earbuds? And I think that that is maybe an unpopular opinion, but I'm curious what you guys have to say. If you guys are on different brands of earbuds, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys thinking about the AirPods? Have you guys ever tried AirPods versus your Samsung Galaxy Buds, or whatever those names are out there? I'm very, very excited to see what you guys have to say, and I'm excited for what comes in the next few months. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.